never thought I would come upon a story online about Jay-Z supposedly suing ASAP. What lawsuits are Rocky and Beyonce suing Rihanna over? Is this the point at which Bana finally exposes Jay-Z? Is Roc Nation fabricating lawsuits to distract from their actual lawsuits? Or is this just another one of Diddy's disinformation campaigns to make people doubt everything? Okay, so in case you haven't seen it yet, whatever is happening here is obviously insane. Images of two pending lawsuits in the Virgin Islands District Court were circulating, indicating that Jay-Z is involved in one against A$AP Rocky, while Beyonce and Rihanna are battling it out in another case. The lawsuit Beyonce allegedly filed against Rihanna even stated that the case's contents are currently sealed, but that a hearing is set for March 8, 2025. However, the links to the cases vanished almost immediately after, leaving many wondering what kind of joke was being played. For example, why were they suing Rihanna for $100,000 just and not even able to use her true name or spell her name correctly? Someone in the courts was using real celebrities to try out procedures. Yes, Beyonce is being sued for copyright infringement after her record firm, Parkwood Entertainment, was sued by songwriter Melvin Moore, who claimed that Chloe Bailey, a signee of the label, plagiarized his work in many of her songs in Chloe Bailey's second studio album, Trouble in Paradise. Melvin Moore claimed to have contributed a significant amount of original lyrics, melodies, and creative direction to several master recordings. He also claimed that Chloe purposefully ignored the DMA's cease and desist notice before promoting songs like Sam Lingerie on her Instagram page. He even revealed that his relationship with a woman served as the inspiration for the song, adding that he recorded the song's original demos, claimed $5 million in punitive damages for each song, citing the women's hesitancy and emotional difficulties from a past relationship. In addition to contributing to the CD, he sought both punitive and compensatory damages for deliberate copyright violations, deceptive misrepresentations, and civil conspiracy. In essence, he claimed that Chloe had registered the works under their names, claimed credit for his efforts, and made money off of it from them on different revenue-generating platforms without his permission. There were even rumors that Beyonce was upset about how things had gotten out of hand, which prompted the lawsuit, but that's the only lawsuit linked to Beyonce in court documents. As far as Jay-Z is concerned, the only recent lawsuit was the one filed against Diddy, but the one about Rihanna and ASAP seems to be a hoax. In fact, Roc Nation indirectly addressed the rumors by saying that people shouldn't be stupid. Although Roc Nation did not explicitly refute the stories, their astute reference to $AP highlighted the irrationality of these claims, implying that there are no such court files and advising the public to ignore rumors that are going around the internet. Even if the title of Rocky's upcoming album implies that there isn't a lawsuit, some individuals have stated that they truly believe the lawsuits are because of Rihanna's past interactions with the Carters. It has always been assumed that Beyonce is jealous of Rihanna, so I'll break it down for everyone. As we already know, Rihanna entered the industry after Beyonce, and after her hit song, P the Replay, she signed to Jay-Z's record label. Naturally, this gave R the opportunity to interact with Beyonce, and at first, Rihanna was actually praising Beyonce and frequently stated that she was a huge fan.
I love her.
And so has she given you any kind of advice or...
Yeah, she actually wrote me this cute little letter and she signed it with her autograph. It was so cute. When I first met her, and she wrote, she was telling me, just let loose when you perform and just have...
However, things allegedly took a turn for the worse when Jay-Z and Rihanna allegedly had an affair, which has left Beyonce bitter to this day. There were even claims that Beyonce attempted to ruin Rihanna's career by ordering Jay-Z to leak her album Anti-early in order to support her album Formation. For those to remember, Anti leaked on the title earlier than anticipated, which resulted in Rihanna. Apparently, Jay purposefully leaked the album, but since Rihanna joined Roc Nation, there have been a lot of rumors and accusations about Jay-Z and Rihanna, as well as threads about how Ba has always been envious of Rihanna. For example, in J. Randy Tarabelli's 2015 biography, Becoming Beyonce, it states that, as reported by Entertainment Tonight at the time, Randy stated that Beyonce didn't know what to make of this, and it actually ended up breaking them up for a time. They spent perhaps a year apart, because Beyonce wasn't sure what to make of the situation with Rihanna still on the scene. The Carters reportedly split up for a year in 2005, and it seems that this split coincided with Jay's scouting of Rihanna, which sparked rumors of a supposed affair. The claims of an affair, according to rumors, Beyonce once showed up at a party by herself. A short while later, Jay-Z entered the party with Rihanna by his side, and from what I've heard, they appeared to be a couple. Beyonce began crying uncontrollably and even became hyperventilating when she saw Jay-Z and Rihanna, but guess what? Jay-Z allegedly paid her no attention, acting as if he didn't even care. That his daughter was crying uncontrollably because he had entered the room with another lady. According to rumors, Jay-Z and Rihanna were still enjoying themselves at the party, so Elle had to console Beyonce. I've even seen accusations that Chris Brown and Rihanna broke up because he became enraged after Rihanna gave him an STD that she had contracted from Jay-Z, and after Chris confronted Rihanna for a long time. Having something in her jaw following Chris to the Lamborghini, Rihanna began to fight him for embarrassing her, and Chris retaliated. It is said that Jay-Z pressured Chris Brown to provide an alternative account of what transpired that fateful night, because Jay didn't want any more information about him and Rihanna to surface.
Rihanna.
Like, people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was.
According to reports, even after the 2014 elevator altercation with Solange, Beyonce established guidelines prohibiting Jay-Z from having one-on-ones with his female talent. A source told Hollywood Life that Beyonce was still wary of Rihanna, stating that she was suspicious of her because there have been so many rumors about her and Jay over the years that it's difficult to know what to believe at this point. Beyonce reportedly keeps a close eye on Jay and Rihanna, but he's not prohibited from working with her, at least not yet. But you all recall that when things got out of control, Jonathan, Rihanna's former publicist, claimed that they created a rumor to advance Rihanna's career by claiming in an email that the PR stunt I performed was desperate to help break Pond the replay, but it was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at a wall to see what would stick. The publicist added that they didn't anticipate the story would be that large, but seeing Beyonce, he said, "I'm ashamed that I'm even talking about this. I just want to put this rumor to rest once and for all." However, the same publicist recently disclosed that he was stopped by federal agents who he claimed were closely monitoring Jay since his incident with Lance Rivera, and that he was also being implicated in an incident with R. Kelly during their joint tour. He said that he suffered and that knowing that people were making money off of rumors and opinions about her truly made him sick. Jonathan described how he was stopped by unmarked police cars one day, and the intimidating people who identified themselves as a federal task force asked to speak with him. He followed them to do so, and he was in a complete panic. He claimed that as he sat in the empty SL makeshift interrogation room, the seriousness of the situation became evident to him, and it seemed that the feds explained that they were looking into Jay-Z for allegedly engaging in explicit activities with Rihanna before her 18th birthday and forcibly transferring her across international borders. The FE stated that she wasn't alone, citing numerous others. This further demonstrated that there might have been something going on between Jay-Z and Rihanna that Beyonce didn't like. Additionally, recall the lawsuit against Dream in which Channa's Mongro implied that Dream pitted the two musicians against one another, and Beyonce took pleasure in being the favoritism and rubbing it in Rihanna's face apparently. That also demonstrated to many people that Bey was jealous of Rihanna and her child. Let's not even mention the numerous times Beyonce has been accused of stealing Rihanna's business endeavors. That's why, when the lawsuit claims began to circulate, some people said they wouldn't be surprised. It's also possible that Diddy's camp brought up these lawsuits in order to spread false information. Ideally, this whole circus is intended to cause people to question what is true and what is not, given the numerous accusations that have been made in Hollywood. If people begin to question everything that is being thrown at them, they will also begin to question what is true and what is not about Diddy. Sincerely, there has been a lot of false information spreading, and things are getting out of control right now. The lawsuits may have been fabricated, but do you see how some people would have thought they were real? What are your thoughts on the claim that Beyonce has always been envious of Rihanna? Could this be the reason that they have never worked together, despite the fact that they both work closely with Jay-Z? Could the lawsuits have originated from Diddy's camp? Please share your thoughts in comments below.